Why, hello there, everybody. Hello there, Ash. And welcome to some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Right now, I just remembered that the tournament is going to take a little bit for people to fill in. So I am going to check out the new DLC courses on my own real quick. I have played most of them already. I think that was like 2 days ago. It was whenever they came out, so I guess Wednesday night, because they came out a day early for some reason. So let's check these out here. All of them can stay on, don't mind too much. And voila, here they are, the final DLC tracks for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Starting with Aroma Avanti, which is one of the few ones that I haven't played. I think I played DK Mountain, Daisy Circuit, Rosalina's Ice World, Bowser Castle 3, and Rainbow Road. So all of the like returning ones I played, which I also guessed 4 out of 5 of them correctly when we did the last stream. I guessed that DK Mountain, Daisy Circuit, Bowser Castle 3, surprisingly, and Rainbow Road were all going to come back. The only one I didn't guess that was going to come back was Rosalina's Ice World. But in that stream, I did mention that it was really cool and I would love to see it come back. So I'm going to give myself partial credit for that one. But the thing that I'm excited most about in this DLC is that finally Diddy Kong is back. Ooh, that horse is very low poly. He was my main in Mario Kart Wii. I always played as the little monkey fella. And I'm glad that he's back, because he deserves to be here. I mean, he is really well known for being in a racing game. So it was honestly surprising when he wasn't back in the Wii U version of this. Especially after having been in, like, every single other release of Mario Kart since he was first introduced. So, a bit odd, but he's here now anyways. And unlike Smash Brothers, he doesn't sound like a real monkey. That is probably one of my least favorite things about Smash, is that Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong just have the sound effects of real apes. I guess it kind of fits, but it really removes a lot of their personality. This course is very pretty, though. I know it's a tour track, so it's a little less graphically fidelic than the other ones that are in the base game. But I really like the Italy aesthetic. I think I mentioned this when we got to that one place in Dragon Quest, but despite me never having been, growing up, I was always really interested in like going to Italy, specifically Venice, or like Rome, and I probably wouldn't go to Venice now because I know that it's really just a tourist trap spot, but Rome still seems like it'd be a really fun place to visit. And well, I mean, we're here now, right? This is the same thing. Going to Rome in Mario Kart is surely exactly the same as going to Rome in the real world. Also, that was a blue shell. That was mildly intimidating. Gonna have to. You wonder what they're gonna add for the Game Boy Advanced app for the Switch? I don't know. I for the longest time was convinced that they weren't going to add Pokemon. But I think there was something recently about a bunch of Pokemon titles, like they weren't like re-copyrighted or anything, but there was something recently with a bunch of classic Pokemon titles. So I might see some of them coming to it. I don't think it would be the advanced games. But yeah, Sonic Advance would be fun. I've been meaning to check that game out. Get the rest of the Fire Emblems on there. It would be fun if we had a translated version of Fire Emblem: The Binding Blade. I mean, it's a meme, but you know, Mother 3 could be good on that service. There's a lot of games they could add to it. There's really only a couple right now, isn't there? There's like 10 or 12 Game Boy Advanced games. That's that one's kind of lacking the most right now, I feel. Followed by the N64, which makes sense because those are the two latest ones. But most of the games on the N64 were not very popular, or they are just the most popular ones. It's a weird mixture of games, and then Advanced has a good selection, but there's just not that many of them. Let's go, DK Mountain. I loved this track when I was younger, but I would always do horrible on it because there's a bunch of there's a big series of turns right at the end of the track that I would always fall down as, or fall down into as a kid. And now, something that my roommate and I noticed is that this whole mountain section here with like the gray stone is shorter than it was in the Wii. It's not as vertical as it used to be. It's more spaced out on like more of a, not a 45-degree angle, but it's on a lower angle than it was in the Wii version, which makes this track feel a lot shorter. Ow. But I think it's this section coming up right around here. Yeah, with this hole, I would always fall into this hole as a kid. Well, I guess nothing's changed. But that's because in the Wii version, I would always only ever play with automatic steering, which is objectively the worst out of the two ways of playing it. And your turning circle in that game is not nearly as tight as if you were to drift. So what would always end up happening is I would either like drift way too late and just bonk into the wall over and over again, and then everyone else would pass me, or I would start turning way too early and just immediately fall into the hole. Don't know what these barrels do. I haven't run into one yet. I could probably experiment now. I mean, this is the time to do it when no one's near me. They don't have to play with people who are better at the game than I am. Alright, let's not fall this time, huh? There we go. I've already seen some like really crazy shortcuts on this version of the track. On 200cc specifically, people like going up the half pipe, and then that gives them enough speed to like jump over half of the track. I could never. People who like are really good at Mario Kart impress me a lot because I'm okay at the game. I don't know the like meta plays for Mario Kart, which is a weird thing to say out loud, but I don't. And like if you watch like pro play Mario Kart, it doesn't even really look like they're racing. It looks like they're repeatedly falling off the track, purposefully staying in like 9th or 10th place for the entire race. And then, oh, this rock. And then right at the very end, they use like 2 items and get all the way to first place and then cross the finish line. And it's like, I don't know how they could do that. They have all of the like math worked out of like when a lightning strike is gonna hit, and they're right. It's so crazy. It's really impressive. Well, there's one lightning strike. Bonk. All right, and because I waited like 2 minutes before starting stream, my Elgato is already desynced with the audio. There we go. What's the next one? Next one's Daisy Circuit, right? I remember liking this one on the Wii too. It was a lot more orange in the Wii. It's like they put like a sepia square over the camera or something. It's less orange in this one, and I think it looks a little bit better. Hello, hello, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. I am doing fantastic. I had a wonderful day. I went and got some sushi for dinner. It's been fun. And now I get to play as my long-forgotten Mario Kart Wii main. Now, if only they added the dolphin bike back in, which was never gonna happen, but would have been cool. Okay, note to self, I need a mushroom for that. Oh, they got the babies here now. Wonderful. Oh yeah, I guess this is the tour version of the track, so there's gonna be changes that I don't know about. I haven't seen anything in the new DLC except for the characters. Well, here's the time to see it. I think this is probably the strongest DLC pack so far. I think it was the like 3rd one, the one where they added in Birdo. I don't remember if that was the last one or the 3rd one. But that was the strongest. I think now this one is just objectively the best out of all of the DLC packs. The courses are great. There's so many new characters. They added in like a bunch of Mii costumes that I completely forgot about. Probably could have set it to difficult CPUs instead of normal CPUs, but that's okay. That's a strong claim. I mean, it's just my opinion, but that's what I think. There's a really strong selection of courses this time. I mean, you got DK Mountain, you got Rainbow Road for the Wii, Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's because I'm a sucker for the Wii tracks, but I think the more Wii tracks we get per pack, it makes the pack even better. The one with DK Summit was really good too, though. There's just been a lot of really good DLC packs. I think it's really breathed new life into this game, to the point where I tweeted about it earlier today. But Mario Kart and Smash Bros are kind of in this weird spot right now, where they've kind of reached the peak of what they can be content-wise. And if there's going to be like a new Smash Brothers game or like a Mario Kart 9, it can only have the exact same amount or less content. Because there's no way they're going to be working on Mario Kart 9 for like 4 or 5 years just to have this amount of content, right? Like this is, what, almost a decade of development time that's gone into this game. So there's no way that Mario Kart 9 is going to be like this when it releases. Same with Smash Bros. Like, there's no way that they can get all of the characters back. That's going to be like licensing nightmare. Hello, Baka. So it's this weird situation where, do we stop here and just like infinitely port Mario Kart 8 and Smash Ultimate? Because I'm down for that. I would be totally fine if like that's just the game we have forever, and whenever I feel like coming back to Smash or Mario Kart, I just pick up these games again. Totally fine with that. Or do we strip out some content, try to reinvent the series, and release smaller games that might feel a little fresher? I don't know what the answer is. Personally, I think I'm okay if like they do release more games, but very specifically are like, hey, these are, like, treat them more like side games or like reboots than like the next in the series. Because that's kind of what happened with like Street Fighter 2, right? Is when you got to like Street Fighter 4-ish, you had so many characters in the game, and then Street Fighter 5 comes out and it's got like a tenth of the roster, and everyone was like, wow, this game is really boring, and it was really bad at launch. And there was other things that went into that. The game was bad at launch, but a big part of it was that so many characters and playstyles that people loved were missing from that game. And no matter what they do, the same thing is going to happen here. So if they, yeah, exactly. It always sucks to like lose out on stuff you already had before. So if they want to, oh my god, if they want to do more games, I'm fine with that. But they better justify the existence of those games somehow, instead of just being, hey, this is the newest Mario Kart. It has half of the content. Enjoy. Like, I wouldn't want that. I don't think many people would want that. I don't think Nintendo would want that, because it's probably wouldn't sell nearly as well as literally the best-selling game on the system. So, I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens, but it's too early now anyways. I feel like that whole Mario Kart 9 stuff ended up becoming this DLC pack. Aww. What I really want is, I want more like big franchises like this. You know, Mario Kart is such like a big racing franchise, and that's great because racing games are really popular. But where's the next Mario Kart in the terms of the genre of game that gets redefined from Mario Kart? The same way that, like, you know, racing and kart games were redefined by the release of Mario Kart, and it kind of took over. And now when you think of racing games, most people think of Mario Kart, right? Like, what's the next thing that's gonna happen? What is Nintendo gonna get their hands on to like reinvigorate Master Chief in Mario Kart 10? I mean, that's the thing that a lot of people are asking for, is like a Smash Kart. I'd be fine with that. I want to see more crossover series. That's my next Smash desire. I don't need to have another platform fighter. I have Smash Bros. If I want to play platform fighter, I'm gonna play that. Or there's like other franchises that are taking a swing at platform fighters. You know, I got Multiverses, which was a scam and failed. You got Nickelodeon All-Star. Yeah, you got Nickelodeon Arses, which seems to be doing good right now with the sequel. So, you know, that's covered. There's always going to be platform fighters. There's always going to be racing games. What's the next thing? Is Nintendo going to do, like, I don't know, an RPG with Smash Bros. Characters? Are they going to stick with the racing and do, like, a racing game with, like, crossover characters? I don't know. I'm very curious, though. Oh, he's got the funky new mode colors. Let's go. Here, hold on. Let's go. Difficult CPU. There we go. I want to know, and I'm excited to see, because I have faith. If this game and Smash Ultimate were as good as they are, I have absolute faith that whatever the like next big thing from Nintendo is going to be, they're going to do a good job. That's kind of what they did with Splatoon as well. They, I mean, it's not really like similar to a lot of other shooters. I mean, it's third person and it's like territory control. It's its own genre, but it's kind of the same way, right? Like that's what Splatoon is, the Mario Kart of shooters for Nintendo. And I mean, I don't know what they were doing with ARMS, but that was supposed to be the same thing too. But yeah, maybe a sports thing of some kind. I mean, Mario sports games are always great, unless unless they're made on a very small budget within like a year. So it could be, but I don't know if the popularity of sports games can like reach the same popularity of racing games. I feel like it's a much smaller like player base. I mean, you got the like, you know, the 2K fans, like the EA games that people like, but Nintendo's not gonna make something like that. Yeah, exactly. They're too niche for them to be like as big as what these are. Ow. Ortiz has churros. I could go for a churro. Oh, right, they're hard comms. There's something on my screen and I keep thinking it's like a bug. I think my guess of like the next thing that they're gonna do is probably a rhythm game. I don't know if they're gonna bring back like Rhythm Heaven or what. But I think whatever it is, that might be their next thing. I don't know if it's gonna be as popular as something like a Mario Kart or Smash, but they're certainly gonna try. And I feel like that's up Nintendo's alley. Horror survival Nintendo game. I'd be down. Resident Mario. Thought they delayed Rhythm Heaven for the new WarioWare. I'm not sure. I didn't really keep up to date with the WarioWare that came out recently. Heard it was good though. Well, my like dream game, and I thought they were gonna do it with the amiibos. Oh, that's a blue shell. When they first came out, is I thought we were going to have. Was that 2 blue shells? Excuse me? What the fuck? I thought we were gonna have some kind of like I don't know, either Skylanders style or like Disney Infinity style adventure game. It might not have been like as big as like a proper RPG, but I thought we were gonna get something like that. And while I wouldn't want it to involve amiibos anymore, and I want it to have way more effort into it, I do want some kind of like crossover Nintendo adventure game. It's never gonna happen, but that's what I want. You would call it Luigi's Had Enough. He hunts down everyone and you escape. I mean, if anyone was gonna do it, it would either be him or Waluigi, so it's a pretty safe bet. I think Waluigi could make for a good horror survival antagonist. He's gangly, he's got a weird, deranged look in his eyes, vaguely evil. I think it could work. What is that horn? This track's really pretty, and when I first played on it, I was kind of taken aback by how beautiful it looks. I mean, a lot of this game looks really, really nice, but maybe I just like very. Oh my god, that slipstream was at a very inopportune moment. Maybe I just really like ice levels, which I think I do, but I really enjoy the look of this one. In Mario Kart, Luigi got the death stare. Not only in Mario Kart, they've added it into other things. He's got the death stare. Ow! Stop! He's got the death stare in something else that came out recently. I don't remember what it was, but he's got it. I love that they're just adding that as a part of his character. I was a little surprised it wasn't in the Mario movie. Yeah, he's got the ow. Exactly. What was there was something Mario related that came out recently. And Luigi was doing the death stare in it, and I don't remember what it was. I know there was a trailer for the Mario Kart DLC where Luigi's death stare was very prominently like a part of the trailer. And I thought that was very funny. Uh-oh, going under this time. The Paper Mario remake? Ah, I see. Maybe Super Mario RPG. I don't know if Luigi's in Super Mario RPG, but there was something, and there was some like promotional video for it that featured Luigi doing a death stare. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to get around that corner because I feel there's going to be an onslaught of items coming at me soon. I think I will probably pick up the Mario RPG a little bit after it comes out. It's not going to be a day one purchase for me. I'm interested, but there's so many games that I have to play still. I have 2 Yakuza games lined up and the rest of Xenosaga 3, and that's not even streaming. That's just on my own time. So that'll be a later thing, but I'm very interested. I remember being a little weirded out by the original, mostly because of the graphics, and I was younger also. I mean, I came around to it eventually, but I've never played it, and it looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I might stream it. Maybe I'll pick it up like next month or something, and give it a stream, or maybe January. I don't know. I gotta figure out what games I'm gonna be streaming next, because I think both Dragon Quest and Metroid Prime 2 are slowly coming to their end. I think Metroid has like 1, maybe 2 at most streams left, and Dragon Quest we're about 3/4 of the way through. So I'm gonna have to figure out what games I'm playing next. I was thinking about the first Paper Mario since it's on NSO, but that game's actually like pretty long. It's not as long as Dragon Quest, but it's significantly longer than Metroid Prime 2, and I kind of like to be playing one longer game and one shorter game at the same time. Full clown mode. No, that's not real. I don't even have to activate it. I'll know automatically if you do it because it happens by itself now, I think. Maybe I have to have it open. I should actually probably check that real quick. Hold on, give me a sec. Let me... I just did it last stream. Where did Opera go? Oh, it's on my other monitor. Oh, get over here. Where are you? I set it up last stream. It's like VTS Reacts or something, and it's supposed to automatically make redeems happen as you do it. But I think I do have to have it open at least once every time I restart the application. So there we go. It should be working now. I know that one was fake, but if anyone else does anything, it should work now. With the 100 channel points, you've caused a major inconvenience. Nah, it's not an inconvenience. I gotta remember to. Oh, I didn't hit the button to drift. I gotta remember to turn it on anyways. So honestly, it's probably better that you reminded me. Bonk. What? Oh yeah, there we go. Whoop, whoop. It's the first time I've done that because I've only played on this one time before. I was really surprised when I saw that Bowser's Castle 3 was coming back, because that was a track that I didn't think was going to be anything, and then when we went through the, like, tracks last Mario Kart stream, I saw that it was remade in Tour, and I saw that it looked like this now, and it was on, like, a big hill, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely coming back. But part of me still kind of didn't believe it. It was more of, like, a joke. And no, it's actually here. You caused me a small distraction, made him distracted just long enough to fall into lava. It happens, dude. All of the music in this game is absolutely fire. They consistently just turn out bangers. This track used to be so boring. I know it was a flat OG Mario Kart track. Oh my god, so many blue shells. Oh my god, stop! What? I thought there could only be 2 shells if I turn off an item. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, the F-Zero music in this game is really good too. I mean, F-Zero music in general is really good. But the remixes in this one are top tier. Bonk, bonk. 2 blue shells and a red one? I know! This is what happens when I'm significantly ahead of most of the other races, and also have, did I say most of the other racists? Most of the other racers, and they're all set to hard. Bonk. I like that the lava is sideways. It's like a lava fall. I was about to say I want a Mario RPG, but we're getting one. I think that has to be at least 30 seconds before another blue shell can be pulled. Okay. That makes sense. It could have taken about 30 seconds for that shell to reach me if they were really far behind me. I was gonna say I want a Mario like action RPG, like an exploratory open world, not necessarily open world, but like bigger world, modernized RPG. I think it's got a kind of like how Bowser's Fury was, similar to that. Like by RPG, I don't mean like he turn-based battles and you have stats and stuff, but something like Bowser's Fury that came out, where it's more of an open area, and like, you know, instead of it being separated into a bunch of other zones or kingdoms, it's all like one big, yeah, like Odyssey. But instead of it being separate zones, it's like one cohesive world, and you can just like go to wherever you want without having to like fast travel or anything. And just do it like that. That's what I want. That's my hopes of like the next 3D Mario game. Oh my god, that guy's bike is fast. I think your favorite Bowser theme from Mario is the Odyssey version, like the intimidation the guitar gives off for Bowser and Bowser's Fury. Yeah, Bowser's Fury is my favorite Bowser music track, period. Like that is like, take away it being a Mario song, that is just a legitimately good, like somewhat hard rock song. It's really good. I find myself just listening to it occasionally. Whenever it pops up in my recommended feed, I always give it a watch. Okay, this better not be 2 blue shells again. Alright, it's only 1. Breaking the pattern. How are we feeling? Do we want to open up the tournament that's there? Oh, every time. Do we got people who wanna game and play some Mario Kart? Because if not, then I can join some random online rooms and get absolutely destroyed. Bonk. I remember when I was younger playing on this track and was so bad at it, and I would always get like 12th place every time I played, no matter what. And then slowly as I got older, it was really like fun to see myself slowly get better and then actually be able to like not get absolutely last place on this track. And when I got my first place on this track, I knew I had grown. I was a man now, just by being like 13 or 14 years old, but I was a man now. Awesome. Ah! After this race, then I'll head over to the tournament. The code's there. Tournament is up if you want to hop in. Alright, Tanuki Mario, you have a very good bike, and I need you to stop getting in front of me, please. You wanna bully me? Why bully? It's only game. Bonk. Oh, come on. Oh, this is so sad. That better not have cost me first. I know I'm not in, like, the best card I can have, but surely it's got to be good enough for Tanuki Mario to not pass me, right? Don't do it. Uh-oh. Don't do it. All right, we're good. Whew. Yeah, there we go. Look at him. He's back, and he's beefy, and his teeth are just as white as ever. They got very good hygiene in Donkey Kong Country. You're a sadist. Oh, man. Tournament. There we go. Bonk. Yes, I would like to join myself. Let's give Pauline a go. I don't think I've played as her at all yet. They sure did make singing her entire personality in this game, which is I mean, it's better than the personality she had before, which was actually nothing. Herb. Toad Circuit, Yoshi Circuit, Merry Mountain. I don't have a preference for any of these. I'm just gonna go random. But at least Pauline isn't literally just shows up for one cutscene, gets kidnapped, gone forever. At least she's a real character now. We got a Radiant, and we got a good old Josh, as always. Come on, Lucky 2. You can do it. There we go. Oh, hey. Oh, not the teddy bike with the roller wheels. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I see 2 of them. Is that currently the best cart in the game now? Has the Beetle-mobile been retired? You're spectating? You'll be in next race. Ah! Oh yeah. That just reminded me, the little YouTube channel chat message there, is that currently I'm sitting on the second last recording session of Pokemon XD. And I got all the way to the final boss, spoilers, and then absolutely got my ass handed to me. So I've since, those videos will probably be going public starting tomorrow. But I got like 1 more recording session, and I'm sitting on it waiting, because I know I'm gonna have to spend like an hour or 2 of real time just grinding out the final boss, and I gotta set aside time to do that. I considered doing it live tonight, since you know, the stream got changed anyways. But since those videos aren't up, I opted against it, because it'd be weird to like be streaming a thing that no one has seen yet. Ah, oh, bunch of trees. The other thing I considered streaming tonight was a game called Crypt Arc, which there was a game that came out I want to say last week called Gunhead, which is the sequel. And one of my friends was actually the sound designer, or I should say a sound designer on that game. I was interested in the prequel because it went on like for free right before Gunhead came out. So I want to check that out eventually. But obviously it's not tonight, since we're doing this tonight. Stop, stop, stop! No! Ah, so close. Almost stole it from you. You'd have been cool for Pauline to drive a car in her pantsuit outfit. It would have been cool. I think I prefer like pantsuit Pauline. that sounds like a power-up. That's like Pink Gold Peach. That's the next character that's coming. I think I prefer pantsuit Pauline over over dress Pauline personally. I forgot that this combination with like the slick wheels specifically kind of blows now, so I'm just gonna switch over to the standard cart because that's now one of the best carts in the game. What's it gonna be? Coconut Mall, let's go. Ooh, I'm now remembering Coconut Mall and how excited I was that it was coming back. I don't know if this is the best DLC pack anymore. It's really good. It's really good, but I'd have to like sit down and think about it now. It might be, but I don't know if I can make that blanket claim anymore after remembering all of the previous DLC packs. Yo, the GLA with the roller wheels. Let's go. Maybe Crypt Arc will be my next stream game after Prime 2. I don't think it's very long. I also think it's kind of a roguelike, so like, there's not really beating it. I would probably just end up playing it for a couple of streams. But yeah, my friend who worked on it was actually the one who was editing the voice lines from like Germa and Joshua Tomar. So I knew that they were in the game before I think even the first trailer came out. Bonk. But he for real got my dream job. He's like, I don't know anything about this Germa guy. So I sat down and like talked to him about Germa for like a solid 5 minutes. And I'm like, if only it was me. That was a weird drift. What happened there? Wow, I stole 1 coin. Wahoo. Oh my god, I have a golden shell and I'm only, or not a golden shell, a golden mushroom and I'm only in 3rd. And it got stolen from me. Man, roller wheels really are the meta pick in this game, huh? Ow. Hey, hey. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get back here. I want to at least maintain 2nd, please. Yes, come on. There we go. Whew. It was a close one. I yoinked it right at the end. Ooh, I require some agua. I do wish that there was a way to open like a regular room that could have both like people on my friends list and just like have people be, you know, just type in a code to join. Because that means that we could pick the tracks and we could play on the new DLC tracks instead of them being absolutely random. The GLA is so weird. Weird as in like weird that it's in the game, or weird as in like it controls weird? Because weird that it's in the game, yes, that it's very strange. That was a weird crossover with Sexy Mario, and I didn't quite understand it. The game and controls. I don't think I've used the regular GLA too much. I used the like old-fashioned one a couple of times. Didn't like it very much, but I used it. Honk, 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 honk. All right, time to also not be coming first this time too. Wahoo! It is nice that like most of the tracks from Mario Kart Wii are back at this point. At least most of the good ones. There's a couple that are missing, but not that many. Which is wonderful, because I think Mario Kart Wii probably, before this game, had the best selection of whoa! What was that? That green shell turned to come and attack me. We probably had the best selection of tracks, I think, compared to anything else. There's a lot of good tracks in Double Dash too, but there's not that many in Double Dash. I think there's what, like six cups, and in Wii there's 8, I think. But there is like a lack of Double Dash content in this game, I found, and I don't know if like maybe that's intentional and like the next Mario Kart will have like Double Dash elements again. I should have saved that star until I landed. I don't know what's going on with that, but like there's not that many courses from Double Dash, and you know some of the items from Double Dash still aren't here, and I mean the whole double up mechanic was really fun. So I don't know, I just feel like it's pretty underrepresented. Even I feel like even Mario Kart Super Circuit has a little more content in this one over Double Dash. I'm sure there's some reason for it that I don't know about. Chomp, 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 chomp. Oh, my piranha plant, no! Every time I get a good item, there's lightning. Bonk. See you next time. I did it again. I gotta make sure I try to use my items after I land. Whew, I don't know how I did not slip on that banana. Stop. No, no, no. Oh, it passed me. Nice. I'm obviously very far behind if I'm getting a golden mushroom in second. Well, thankfully, I wasn't that far behind. I'm gonna go for the item box. I gotta hurry. My first of the night. And potentially my last, but we'll just have to see. Alright, time to swap out both Kart and character. Let's see, haven't played as Peach at yet. And let's go with the classic meta car. There we go. See how we fare. Oh, well, you know I gotta do Big Blue. That's like one of the best tracks in this entire game. I'm out of here. Zosie and I had the idea that for the next Mario Kart stream that we did, which would have been this one, though I forgot until literally right now, we were both going to play with tilt controls and see if that impacts my performance at all. Because she really wants to beat me in Mario Kart consistently. Like she'll beat me in a race every now and then, but she's never beat me like points wise at the end of like a session, and she really wants to. And I think that if we both switched over to tilt controls, I think she'd be able to do it. So I'm very curious to see, or even if I was on tilt controls and she was on regular controls, I'd be interested to see how she fares. She's not bad at the game by any means, but she's at that like skill level where since most of the people she plays with are like better than her at the game by at least a little bit, the CPUs scale to about her skill level, which means that she's always in the exact middle of the pack and just getting constantly bombarded by items all the time. Because if you didn't know, the CPUs in this game scale their difficulty based on how well you're doing in a race. And unfortunately, they scale based off of the best player, not the average player. So if you're like a newcomer to Mario Kart and you're playing with someone who's been playing for years, you're going to be dealing with CPUs who are probably better than you at the game. Wonk. Oh, wasted my green shell. Not the coin. I didn't even get to keep it. Oh, that ruined everything. Spinning off you 3 times ruined everything for me. Oh, okay, well, it broke the shell. Oh, no! Ah, not 4th place right at the end here. I don't think that's gonna matter. I think you're gonna pass me anyways with that mushroom. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh, here we are. So if you remember, the next Mario Kart stream with Zosie will probably be that one with the motion controls. I think I played them like, definitely like 2 or 3 times. I know that almost hit me. I was terrified. I think I played with them like 2 or 3 times, and every time has been absolutely awful. And Mario Kart Wii, they were a little better because you got the IR sensor, but just going off of like gyro and this one, I feel like the gyro in the Switch controllers is kind of bad, or it just is really prone to getting desynced. Because every time I've done anything with motion controls, it does not go well. It usually results in horribly inaccurate movements. So I can only imagine the same is going to be true whenever I played this game with tilt controls again. block. It's not just the Joy-Cons either. I feel like even the Pro Controller has not super great gyro. I think it's a little better than the Joy-Cons are, at least from like playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom with like the few times you have to use it there. But it's still not super good. I just realized that the ice drifts farther and farther away every lap. Didn't notice that before. Stop. Oh, no, you something happened to my shell. No! Dream, why? Oh, you fell anyways, Lamau. I like when the music goes funny from the lightning. It sounds really small. I like the music in this one too. It's like I wouldn't say relaxing, but it's like a smooth jazz. Oh, the little penguin guy swimming. That was, I really needed to hit the double blocks. Yeah, okay, that's about what I expected. That was a mistake. Whoops. Oh, well. It's fine. I think we're temporarily safe. I mean, probably more so now than we were before. Alright, I really need an item here, though. I should not have dropped the banana. I was a fool. Bakamitai. There we go. Banana recovered. Banana restored. Oh, I completely forgot. There was a thing that I was in, that I voice acted in, that I tweeted about yesterday. I was in a promotional, quote-unquote, VHS tape for a movie that's coming out next year. That was, is being made by a former roommate of mine. And he asked me if I wanted to, voice the main character in it, and I said yes, and I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, the stuff that I didn't do, I think, turned out amazing. Ow. No, stop, let me cross the finish line. Okay, there we go. Whew. But it was a lot of fun. It's the first time I'd done any, like, proper line readings in a while, because I occasionally do some voice acting stuff here and there. And most of the stuff I did before was, a lot of it was like barks and stuff for games. So like, you know, general fighting sounds or like, you know, 3, 2, 1, stuff like that. So I had done some voice acting before already. But I'd only ever done like proper line reading a couple of times. So it was really fun to get back into it. And I'm doing more now. I'm going to be in a game as well. That probably won't be for a little bit, because my character still needs to be written, so. But I'm trying to get back into it. I think I want to, I don't know how I would do it. I know like VGen is a pretty good place that you can do stuff like that. But basically I want to voice act stuff for people for free, so I can build up like a voice reel and a portfolio and stuff. But you can't use Twitter for that stuff anymore because no one's gonna see it, because Twitter is just an awful place algorithmically now. So I'm gonna have to find out some way to like advertise it. But I want to like practice and get my name on more things and you know just get better at doing all that kind of stuff. So I want to find some way to do that, but that probably won't be for a little bit in the future. I got some other stuff in the works right now that take priority. Eventually with that, though, if people hire me for, well, if people ask me to do enough stuff for free, I guess the goal would be I would eventually be able to charge money for it and start making a little bit of side dough. That green shell better not come back and hit me. Okay, good. Come on, is that gonna hit? Is that gonna hit? Yeah, let's go. Bonk. I feel like there's gonna be a red shell coming at me soon. No, not quite yet, huh? Oh boy, oh boy. Come on, make it, make it, make it. Oh, cutting it a little close there. Oh boy. Ooh. I don't know how that missed me. I'll take it though. Whoops! Whoops! That's the wrong way! No! Wait, why didn't you get hit by that? Did you have a horn? Or were you hit and I just didn't notice? No, not the single coin. Ow. Ow. I think that's it. I think you stole it, Radiant. I think you did it. Oh, no. No. Good job. Yoink. Alright, I'm not falling too far behind. You did get hit by the blue shell? Okay, you must have just recovered really fast. Or it was farther behind you than I thought I was. Also, do you prefer like Radiant or Niska? I want to make sure that I'm calling you what you prefer. I really like the look of 3DS Rainbow Road. I think it's my favorite looking one. It's got like a bunch of different varied areas, and the actual road, I think, looks a lot better than the other ones. It's such a shame that I know I mentioned it last time, but it's such a shame that that one was taken out of Smash Bros. I know the like Niska or Radiant is fine. Okay, sounds good. I know that the stage itself was like kind of whatever. It was one of the moving stages, so people didn't play in it very much. But it looked, I threw that green shell at you. But it looked so pretty. I mean, it was on the 3DS, so there was a limit of how good it looked. But I remember it looking very nice. That's fine, bring it on. Look at King Boo. So big, so stupid looking. Oh look, a fancy little red shell. Whatever am I gonna do with it? Well, I guess hold on to it. I lie. There you go. Uh-oh, I missed the double box. And got a 1 coin. Alright, well that's karma for throwing my red shell, I guess. Bonk. After this race, I'm gonna switch back to Diddy Kong. Oh, I didn't use a banana yet. I don't remember if it's even good to use these boost pads. I think it's better to just take a tight drift and then give me the boost at the end. Ow! Not the lightning every time. At least it happened before the item boxes this time. That's a blue shell, and I have nothing to defend myself. No! Radiant, why? I suppose all is fair in love and Mario Kart. No! Oh, I wasted it again. Ow. Come on. I'm so used to having frantic items on that this just feels normal to me. Like, if I'm not getting shells in first place, am I even really playing Mario Kart? Okay, 1 coin. Alright. Oh, get these ones, or use item quickly. Ah! I avoided all of that fire somehow. Don't steal it now. Don't do it. Oh. Ah, first yet again. What happened at the end there? I think I missed something very important. I went from being neck and neck with everyone to being significantly ahead. What happened? Was there some sort of explosion? Oh, still behind though. Oh man. Music block crushed you? No! Alright, let's bring the Diddler back. I probably shouldn't call him the Diddler. Yeah, we can probably keep the same. Yeah, we'll keep the same way. It's working well for me, and I need all the advantages that I can get. Doodle diddle, doodle diddle, doodle diddle. Nice. A trend that's going around currently is like Mario Kart, if it was good, and they swap out all of the roster, calling Diddy Kong the Diddler and is one phone call away from Chris Hansen. Hey. It was a genuine slip. But there's been a trend of people saying like Mario Kart if it was good, and then swapping the characters out with like other characters, or like even just the whole roster out for another franchise. And I keep seeing this Xenoblade one, and I'm like, you know what? How funny would it be if after setting up this like really big next game after 3 that's gonna like completely change the direction of the franchise, they just release a kart racer and it's completely canon and it's just out there? I think that'd be hilarious. Everyone's like, if they're gonna do a spin-off, it's gonna be like Xenoblade Warriors or Xenoblade Tactics, and it's like, no, Xenokart, race each other for the existence of the universe. I'd be down for it. In fact, I kind of want that, because it would be very funny. I know some people would be very upset. Some people I know personally would be very upset if that was the next game in the franchise. Can I make it all the way? Yes, there we go. Oh, always with the lightning. I'm not allowed to keep items for more than a minute. I'm also not allowed to keep coins, apparently. I have 1. Well, the 4 is a little better. Whoa. You know what? I either want Xenoblade Kart or Earthbound Sports Mega Mix, where it's just them playing like baseball. I think I'm gonna have to tactically throw away these. Oh well, never mind. I guess I'm not tactically. I don't remember the word. Banana's gone, is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, regardless of what I wanted to do with them. Because I need to go on the offensive now. That'll work. Oh no! It backfired significantly. Ah! Come on, give me triple red shell. Oh, that's close. I threw the banana when you were in the air. Let's go. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I had everything I needed to come back, and then the fucking lightning comes by and ruins everything. Ah! Diddy Kong, where are you going? Diddy Kong, why? You killed yourself. What did you do that for? I can't believe I got that banana snipe, though. That was awesome. Well, thank you for stopping by, Josh/Dream/Morgan Freeman. Please enjoy the rest of your night. We may be joined by some other people later. I don't know. I know Zosie said that she may join after Valorant if she can get her capture card set up. I don't expect that, though. She's probably gonna end stream around 8:30 or 9, and then it's gonna take more than half an hour for her to set up her capture card. But there could be some other people who come by a tad wee bit later. Why is it always me in the receiving end of items? You saw a fan art of a meme template of 2 people in bed while the character on the left is smoking? Yes, and it's Daisy and Luigi. Well, of course. That is literally their entire dynamic. It's socially awkward, shy Luigi with feisty girl boss Daisy. It's the perfect combination. But as to why it's always you in the receiving end of items, at least in my case, it's just because you keep passing me. I don't know about anyone else though. I'm not being beat by a CPU. That's not happening today. Oh, I wanted to move out of the way for that blue shell. So rude. It's got no manners. Oh man, I'm having a hard time catching up this race. And there's a CPU here. Get out of here. Speaking of CPUs, I'm not going to talk about it too much because it's not really the subject matter of my stream. But Chris Chan is back. And if you don't know who that is, good. But if you do know who that is, get ready for more wacky shenanigans, because oh boy, are they sure coming back strong already. I hear another blue shell? Who's in first? Hold on, there's at least one computer ahead of me. Who? What happened? Oh my god! Did we all lose to the Lemmy CPU or the Larry CPU? Okay, we didn't all, but what happened? He's out for blood. Towards a turnpike. You know, but the forbidden Sonic lore of Chris Chan. Yeah, same. My friends, I guess it would have been last year, like late last year, were talking about the documentary and how they had been watching it recently. And I'm like, documentary? What documentary are you talking about? And then they started telling me all these things about them. And I'm like, there's no way. Because, like, I knew who they were, like, loosely previously. Like, I had an idea of the kinds of stuff that they got up to. Especially with, like, the whole Sonic Boom things that were going on. Same. But they were telling me about it, and I'm like, okay, there's no way all this is happening to all one guy. And then finally, my curiosity got the better of me, and I started the, at the time, like 70-something part documentary. And then once I watched the like first 2 or 3 episodes, I binged the entire thing over the course of 2 weeks. And I don't regret it because it was entertaining to watch, but I do regret it in the sense that I just wish I didn't know about any of this. I wish I was just completely blissfully unaware of the entire thing. Whoops, I used my mushroom a little too early. It worked out anyways. We're fine. We're good. I'm awesome. I'm really cool. And my bananas are gone. Oh. When I get a boo, I steal 1 coin. When the computers get a boo, they steal all of my bananas. That doesn't seem fair to me. No, I should have used it. I should have used it. I can't wait on items. Every time I wait on good items, lightning comes and ruins everything. So sad. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Ash. I had to. I had 2 red shells. No! I guess it's payback. Whoops, I drifted the wrong way. Let's recover with these mushrooms that I got very conveniently. Sorry. Why? I have 3 red shells. Can I even... Are they even... No, they're already across the finish line. Oh, God damn it! Oh. Oh, well. I couldn't even use those red shells if I wanted to. It's always with the lightning. But if I turn lightning off, then there's more blue shells, which isn't fun either, because then you get hit by like 4 or 5 blue shells a race. So there's no winning. Ah. Just past Radiant for 3 milliseconds. Oh, no. You know what? I'm gonna switch carts. I kind of want a bike. I want a bike with like good micro boosts, which I know that there's no, or mini turbos. There's no way of like seeing that stat here, I don't think. Sniped you with 2 red. I'm sorry. I guess we'll just go with the standard bike. I don't know how good this is gonna be, but we'll give it a shot. I just want inside drifting right now. I want to feel like I'm really a biker, going at Mach speed. Except in reality, I'm a monkey on a dirt bike who's getting hit by red shells. Yada-ta-ta-da-dee. Let's go. Oh, I didn't even notice that Yoshi Valley and Music Park are things that are attached to this subway. Wow. 1 coin. 1 single coin. Wait, hold on. This bike is outwards drifting. This isn't what I wanted at all. I wanted one with inside drifting. Oh, man. I might as well be driving a cart again this time. Oh, well. It's fine. We'll just change next race. The music in this track is really good too. It reminds me of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet music. Or I guess Pokemon Scarlet and Violet music reminds me of this song. Which, say what you will about those games, they do be having some banging soundtracks. That's about all they have going for them, but you know, they got it. Oh yeah, that DLC comes out next month, doesn't it? The Wave 2 of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. What a ripoff! The first DLC, I know I did 1 stream of it. I was almost done with the DLC by the end of that stream. Like, I was more than halfway. There was I played it for like maybe another 2 hours after that stream, and then that was it. Come back, Boomerang! It was like I don't know how long the second part of the DLC is gonna be, but so far it was definitely not worth the like $30 I spent for it. No, my first place is being challenged. Just don't have 3 red shells. Okay, well now neither of us have anything, so I guess we're on even footing. Oh, lightning. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm only 5 points away. Watch me end up coming in like first place 0 times until the very end of this stream. And I finally end up pulling ahead and getting the crown on the last race of the night. It's funny to learn that the voice of Pauline is voiced by Sakura Haruno from Naruto. Is she? Like the dub actress? I would assume you're talking about the English voice of Pauline and not the Japanese voice of Pauline. Kate Higgins. Ah, I see. Yeah, that is kind of weird to think about. I feel like most Mario characters aren't voiced by, like, actual voice actors. They're usually, she also voices Amy Mizuno from Sailor Moon. Oh, I see. I feel like most, like, first-party Nintendo properties, like his feet go through... I forgot to change my bike. His feet go through the bottom pedals. Most first-party Nintendo voice actors, up until recently, had been, like, either specifically sought out and hired by Nintendo, and not gone through, like, ACTRA, or any kind of, like, agency. But nowadays, a lot of them do go through it. Specifically, I'm thinking of, like, Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I don't think the voice actor for Zelda and the Champions are, like, union voice actors, or I guess agency voice actors. But then, suddenly, in Tears of the Kingdom, all of the new characters are voiced by, like, agency voice actors like Matt Mercer, and I literally just forgot the name. Chris Hackney, I think is his name. So it seems like there's been sort of a shift towards more industry voice actors in first-party Nintendo games. Second party had always been it. Like, Fire Emblem is full of characters who are in anime. Like any character who's voiced by someone in Genshin Impact, they probably also voice someone in Fire Emblem, if not multiple people. But it's interesting to see, because now we're getting, like, notable... Ow! I didn't think I was close enough to the piranha plant. We're getting notable, like, video game characters voiced by people who you hear everywhere. Shall I use this red shell now? Yeah, I got 3 more in the... 3 more in the back burner. Might as well. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I don't usually go through this section with actual people around. Come on, after 4 red shells, please. Uh-oh. I didn't hit you with that banana, did I? Oh no. Oh. I just have to drive like I've never driven before. Don't do it! Don't do it to me! No! Oh, goddamn! No! Oh, you stole it back right at the end. This is so sad. No. I finally was gonna take the crown and now it's gone forever. Oh. Pain. Pain. This is so sad. It's fine. I'll get it. I'll get it. One day I will get it. I'm a little nervous. Puts fingers together. Before I forget, gotta swap out my cart for something. Excuse me, for something else. Yeah, let's give this another try. We'll just do some standard wheels, though, instead of the slick wheels. I'd rather have the faster mini turbos instead of the slightly better speed. What's it gonna be? Wario Stadium! The other day I was practicing my Wario voice because I realized that Wario in WarioWare wasn't actually recast. He's still Charles Martinet, I believe. So I was like, well, now he's surely going to be recast eventually. So like last week or so, I was practicing my Wario voice. Don't think I'm actually going to like audition to be Wario. I think there are probably people better suited for me. But in doing so, I realized exactly how long I can do it for, which is approximately 5 minutes before my voice starts to sound like I just smoked a pack of cigarettes. Oh. I do wonder if, for Wario and Waluigi, if they're going to go with the guy that they have now, who's doing Mario and Luigi, or if they're going to try to find, like, dedicated Wario and Waluigi actors. Because, I mean, it's not really going to affect the cost of dubbing, because either you pay one actor 4 times, or you pay 4 actors 1 time. So I would have to assume that they're probably going to find dedicated voice actors for them. Especially since, like, WarioWare, he's talking in full sentences. It's not like Mario and Luigi where, you know, well, maybe they say like 1 or 2 sentences here and now. In the WarioWare games, Wario is having full-on conversations with other characters for like some multiple minutes on end. So it's got to be someone who could do that for a while. We'll just simply have to see. I think for the sports games, they're probably going to keep the same voice clips as long as they can, and then they'll only swap them out once they start needing some new voices. But now that I think about it, I probably could audition for Wario. Being in the circles that I'm in, I would probably be able to find out when that would be happening. The only problem is that they might now only be looking for people who are part of like an agency, which I am not, because you have to be like actually fairly successful as a voice actor before you can join an agency. So I guess I'll just have to hold out hope. And even if I don't get it, I think it would be fun to apply to be the new Wario, just to see how far I could get. I don't think I would get it, but who knows? Anything could happen. Stranger things have happened. Whoops. Almost saved that replay for absolutely no reason. There's no way for us to do Radiant Sniped yet a 2nd place. Oh man. There's no way to do battle mode in like a tournament, right? Battle mode is only in like friend lobbies. Can you even do online battle mode? I've never done it. I don't know. I rarely play battle mode. Let me take a look here. Mario, I cannot type Mario Kart 8 battle tournament. Redeemed Catboy, did it work? It did work. Let's go. This is not telling me. This is telling me about officially hosted tournaments by Nintendo that were relating to Mario Kart Battle Mode. You can give me the ears and you can give me the tail, but you can't make me say the line. Guess I can look into that after this race. I might be able to. I might have to set up a new tournament, but I can take a look to see if we can do at least a couple of battle modes. It's been a long time. I only played battle mode for like the first couple months after this game came out, and then I'm like, okay, so racing is just significantly better, and then just kind of pretty much stopped playing battle mode entirely. It's not bad in this game. It's just not the racing. Whoops. Oh, come on. Wasn't I punished enough by falling off the ledge? This is so sad. No. I'm now on the receiving end of what I was dishing out earlier. Come on, guys. You should know that I'm allowed to use items on you, but you can't use items on me because it's my copy of the game and it's my tournament and it's my house, and I'll tell my mom if you guys use items on me. I had a friend like that when I was younger. He would always play Call of Duty against me when I did not know how to play Call of Duty, and he would just shoot me over and over for like 2 hours. And yeah, he was definitely the kind of person to do that kind of stuff. Whoa. Oops, accidentally used a green shell and slipped on a banana. That's just embarrassing. A monkey slipping on his own banana. Oh, this is the third lap. I gotta make some moves here. I gotta make some moves here. Please, no. I should have used it earlier. I should have used my green shell, what I could still see. Oh man, I'm falling behind more and more. I think in order to come back within one race, I would have to get first, and then Radiant, I think you would have to get like a fourth, which is not going to happen. Let's see if Catboy turns off, because I don't know if it does. We'll have to see. It should turn off automatically, but if not, I do have a way of removing it permanently. Here's your counter argument to not using items on you. Hands you a card that says L plus ratio plus get good. Hey! Yeah, well, holds up an Uno reverse card and hands it to you. How about that? Dolphin shoals. I do like that the ears flop around. We'll say that. Glad I added this in as a redeem. I don't want to be a permanent cowboy, but you know, sometimes I just want ears and a tail, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing weird about it. I don't know if this is in sync, because it's been like an hour before since I checked. It seems like the audio is still in sync. Or at least if it isn't, it's not too out of sync. Oh, you guys are real close to me here, huh? You're kind of right on my ass here. No, not the blooper. No. That reminded me that my YouTube Shorts recommendations are exclusively Family Guy funny moments now. Which I'm not complaining about. That is my preferred way of interacting with that show. I don't think I would ever be able to sit down and watch a full episode, because that show's all about, like, quantity of jokes over quality. Like, they'll throw, like, 20 or 30 jokes all at you, one after another, because one of them is gonna stick. But sometimes, when I see a Family Guy funny moment on YouTube, I chuckle a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Maybe I exhale sharply out of my nose, but some of them are funny. But that is about the most amount of credit I will ever give to that show, because they've been recycling the same jokes for like a decade now. I would like one opportunity to catch up, please. That is my order for today. Oh, well, no, it turns out my real order is falling into the abyss because it got struck by lightning when I really needed to make a jump. Oh, baby Luigi. Why you gotta do that to me, man? This is the opposite. This time Radiant's gonna come in first and I'm gonna come in fourth. That's the opposite of what I need to happen. Baby Luigi, get out of here, please. Oh, I'll take the third. It's my first in a while. This is so sad. No, I'm falling even further behind. No. It's a good thing Soren isn't here, because then I would be in like 4th place overall. Soren would somehow be in both 1st and 2nd place. You're gonna head out and make some dinner? Well, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a very tasty dinner. I appreciate you racing with me. Let's see here. We've been playing for an hour and a half. I could swap over to another game shortly. You want to challenge Soren to Mario Kart if he does his stream? I don't think Soren streams Mario Kart too often, but he does often join when I'm playing. I think he didn't last time because he was streaming something, and this time he's playing some Valorant with Zosi, but usually stops on by. If anyone has any interests, because I'm totally willing to do a double feature tonight and play something else alongside Mario Kart. So if anyone wants to see any games in particular, I can swap over. If you want to see like some Dragon Quest or some other random game, there's pretty much anything is an option except for like mobile games or 3DS games. But if not, we can simply continue to play some Mario Kart. Ooh, don't fall. There we go. Ow. I absolutely hated this course in the first Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. I don't even know why. I think it's because I just wasn't very good at it. Like, it's slippery, and you know, it's sometimes it's easy to fall off. But for whatever reason, I really despised this course. I've come around to it now. I enjoy, but it's still not one of my favorites. I think it's a perfectly serviceable racetrack. Oh, you were not behind me still? That's not good. Oh, I accidentally used my banana. I have zero protection. I'm raw dogging this Mario Kart race. No! How'd you come back? What happened? Did you get a mushroom in first place? That doesn't make any sense. Ow. Oh, how did you get so far ahead? What happened? Give me this, yoink. Oh my god, you were so far ahead. No! That bomb blew up my red shell. This is so sad. Oh. Oh, well. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reclaim. Also, the cat did not turn off, so I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. Everything seems to turn on fine, but stuff doesn't seem to turn off after it's on. I think I just have to keep this open in my browser. I think that's what I gotta do. That's fine. We can do that. No longer a catboy. Catboy privilege is revoked. I wonder what it's gonna be. Whoa, Koopa Cape. But it chose your Koopa Cape over my Koopa Cape. How dare it? Bo-bo-bee, bo-bo-bee, oh bo-bo-bee. Bo-wee. Bonk. I think this might have been my favorite track in Mario Kart Wii. I remember playing on this one a lot because I like the pipe section near the end of the course here. And I like the music. The music, it sounds like it's just funny. It's almost penis music. I'm a penis music enjoyer. It's one of my favorite genres, for real, for real. Ow, hey. Ooh. Almost went in the complete wrong direction. I wish I still had my copy of Mario Kart Wii. I sold it a while ago because for some reason I like sold a bunch of my old games, and I'm like, I don't ever need Mario Kart Wii. I got Mario Kart 8. Why would I need the Wii one? But I should have kept it. I even sold Donkey Kong Jungle Beats too, and there was a couple of games that like I should have held on to. At the time, I wasn't thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll probably never play these games again. But now that I'm older, I enjoy collecting like retro video games, specifically like the bigger ones or games from series that I enjoy. And Mario Kart Wii literally was one of the best-selling games for the longest time. I mean, now this one is, but I should have just held on to it. I should have just kept it. I also sold the Mario Maker 1, which whoever got that, I hope they're enjoying literally a worthless disc, because all you can do is make tracks now. I think it was one of those things where, like, literally I read that Mario Maker 1 servers were going to be shutting down within the next couple months, and then immediately sold my copy, and then someone just came by and picked it up, and I'm like, all right, I get 20 bucks, and I don't have to deal with a worthless game anymore. Let's go. Yoink. I have finally breached the 200-point mark. And it only took until exactly right now. Let's see here. I think I might be finished with Mario Kart for the night. I don't want to stop streaming, but I think I've kind of hit my limit here in terms of how much racing I can do. So I think I am going to swap over to something else. I don't know what I'm going to swap over to, though. I'm going to have to... Of course, I love playing Mario Kart with chat. I had a very fun time. Thank you for playing.